Good morning, YouTubers, and welcome to Morning Coffee with your man, Mike. A lot of people like this little segment on my show, and I want to appreciate people that tune in and watch it. Always looking up for fresh material, fresh discussion points. Housing is going down everywhere. This Wednesday, trends in the housing market, it's going to be intense. I mean, I'm getting reports from people from, like, Sudbury, Ontario. I got reports from people from, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, like bizarre areas that are going down. Cayuga, Ontario. I got people from like New South Wales, like parts of like Melbourne and Sydney, but not just those parts. They give me names of these outside towns that I just can't remember the names of those towns. But housing's taking a really good kick in the pants. I did a thing where people could vote on community. So if you go into the community section of my channel, you'll see the first poll there. How much is housing down in your area? 10, 20, 30, 40%. And then you could comment below. I'm going to read the comments on Wednesday night on trends in the housing market. But there's so many stories to cover from all over the Commonwealth. Right now, Ireland's really taking a good punch in the gut. Ireland right now is one of the worst in falling prices, but because they never really recovered from 2007, 2008. And now with the European Union kind of interjecting and, austerity measures and all this crap, it's a failing society, the EU. The EU should have been taken down a long time ago. It was, it would have worked. It could have worked if it was done properly and it was done over, let's say, 100, 150 years to assemble. Because you got different countries with different economies, with different ways of life, different languages. I mean, let's say the EU was one country. You got, 23 languages in that one country? Like, things like that take time, you know what I'm saying? And no country is going to give up their language to learn another, you know what I'm saying? The Portuguese, why? We got Brazil and we got a quarter of Africa that speak Portuguese. Why the hell would we want to give up, you know what I'm saying? And then the Spanish would say, well, we got Mexico, and even though the Spanish is a bit different, the Spanish in Spain is a little bit different from the one, because I lived in Mexico for 2 years, so I know that. And I speak Spanish. I lived in Miami for 5 years, so I know Spanish really well. I could even write and read it. And Portuguese is my first language for those of you that don't know this. But yeah, you know what? It's a disaster in its own thing. Now they're buying back their own debt. Now they're buying back their own bonds. It's yeah, that's not good. That's not good. It's worse than negative interest rates. They're sitting at 0% right now. They can't stimulate the economy. They can't find ways to get the economy sparking, or fresh investing blood is not coming into the country. The problem is they kind of removed the whole middle class from creating wealth and reinvesting in the market. So the middle class is dirt poor in parts of Europe. And what's happened with that is that middle class isn't gaining wealth, it's gaining debt. And back in the day, because we're in a stagnation, deflationary Mickey Mouse era where we've cooked the books so much and artificially lowered rates and did all this kind of crap just to keep the crap going. Crash the market! Jeez! Let the market go on autopilot. I keep saying the same thing. Let it go on autopilot. And what, with the Deutsche Bank sitting on quadrillions of dollars of derivatives, and man, and with no gold in their reserves, man, I could go on for hours, man. It's a poop show. And I'm not all about the doom and gloom, it's about love. It's about waking up in the morning and feeling great. You know what I have on my alarm in the morning to wake me up sometimes? I usually wake up before the alarm anyway, but you know what I have on the alarm? You know that song, Lovely Day? Lovely day, lovely day. Today's gonna be a lovely day. It's an old R&B song. When I wake up in the morning. One extra large dark roast coffee with 1 cream. 1 large coffee with 1 cream. That's it.
Okay, it'll be 444. Thank you.
Thank you. Then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely, lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. And that's what it's gonna be. No matter what's happening around us. And I keep telling people, micromanage your life. I mean, don't isolate yourself from the world and your friends and family. Micromanage your life. Yeah, this is happening in this housing crisis, a financial crisis. We got wars now brewing in the Middle East. It looks like Pakistan might go to war with India might go to war with Pakistan. It looks like we got this turmoil, we got that turmoil. Hello. Thank you. Have a nice day. Yeah. Okay. Micromanage your life. Micromanage your job. Micromanage your friends. But not micromanage as in... I'm not talking about the big picture. Yes, things are not settling right in Romania, and things are not good in God knows where, and China's housing is ready to collapse with its economy. You know what? So what? I like to micromanage my friends, my life, my family, and just keep that love inside. Keep the, how can I make myself better at what I do for work? How can I take it to the next level with my friends? How could we maybe get a party going or something? That's what I'm saying. Yes. Are there a lot of things happening? Yes. Are there a lot of things that are not looking good? Yes. How do we do, what could a common guy do to fix it? Just educate yourself, stay aware. Worrying about things like that, there's nothing you can do. Warning people about that, you got me. You got me to do that for you. You don't need to go to crash a barbecue, because when I go to a barbecue, you wouldn't believe it, I don't talk about any of this stuff. You see me at a barbecue, you'll be like, oh, there's Mike Martins. Let me go see what he thinks about what's happening with Iran. Iran right now is having some problems and blah, blah, blah. Let's go find out from Mike Martins what he thinks. You know what I think? Nothing. I'm at a barbecue. I'm burning some meat. I'm having a good time. I'm eating ribs and corn and cornbread. So that's what I wanted to say, It's not all about gloom and doom. Micromanage your lives. Okay? And when I say careful with this word, I mean micromanage as in your surroundings, the people around you that you see every day, the people that are there for you every day. Be more there for them, especially for the doom and gloomers out there. I have my channel, and this is my therapeutic way of getting out to you guys and saying, this and that's happening, but you know what, guys? Look outside. The sun's shining. Micromanage your life as best as possible. You want to be a prepper and prepare. Don't go crazy with it. Relax. Breathe. The world's going to be here a lot longer after we are gone. So kind of wanted to throw this out there. I love you guys very much. And, trends in the housing market this Wednesday. Join me. A lot of housing discussion. There's so much, guys. I was looking at doing individual videos this last night, and I'm like, there's like 70 videos to make. There's like, before it'd be like 3 or 4 a day. It's like, wow, I could potentially make 11 videos for Australia. I could potentially make 3 for New Zealand, 7 for the UK alone. I can make 3 for Canada, and I can make about 14 for the US. That's how out of hand the housing market is getting. So I'm going to try and wrap it up on trends in the housing market, one big show, and invite your friends to join to watch it. And trends in the housing market's doing really well now. Lots of good callers, lots of good feedback, lots of good... I'm going to do trends in the housing market prediction day. Add me on Skype. You got 5 minutes on Skype to tell us your predictions for the next 2 quarters, next quarter, or the next year, and when you plan to buy if you don't, or when you plan to sell if you own. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for having my back, and you guys have a great day. I'm going to enjoy mine.